Introduction to workplace hazards and risks. Understanding and identifying workplace hazards and risks is crucial for creating a safe and healthy work environment. By recognizing potential dangers, employees can take proactive measures to prevent accidents and injuries. The importance of identifying workplace hazards and risks. Number one, to take preventive action. Recognizing risks allows for early intervention and prevention of workplace accidents. Secondary, employee safety. Identifying hazards ensures that the well-being and safety of all employees is taken into consideration. Number three, legal compliance. Identifying risks helps in complying with occupational health and safety regulations. Common types of workshop hazards. Physical hazards, including noise, vibration, and working at heights. Sorry. Number two, chemical hazards, exposure to toxic substances and dangerous chemicals. We have also biological hazards related to exposure to infectious materials and disease-causing pathogens. Methods for identifying workplace hazards and risks. First method is regular inspections. Conducting routine inspections to identify potential hazards and risks. This can be done on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. Secondly, we have a work site observation, whereby employees are encouraged to report and address the observed hazards. And the last thing, we have data analysis, whereby using incident data to detect patterns and potential risks. Methods of conducting risk assessments. Method 1, we have evaluation. In this method, data is gathered to evaluate the likelihood and severity of identified risks. Second method, we have the analysis. In the analysis method, we have the assessing the potential impact of each risk on the workplace environment. So each risk is analyzed independently and its potential impact is established in the workplace environment. The other risk assessment method is the control measures, whereby, lastly, after evaluation and analysis, we come up with control measures. In this stage, formulating and implementing appropriate control measures to mitigate risks takes place. We have reporting and documenting hazards of risks. Immediate reporting, encouraging employees to report hazards as soon as they are identified. Number two, we have incident records, whereby we incident records, documenting all incidents and near misses for analysis and improvement. Implementing control measures. This can be done through engineering controls, whereby modification can be done to the work environment to eliminate and minimize hazards. This can be applied in case of industrial machines, whereby they must be adjusted to certain engineering requirements, thereby we eliminate the risks and minimize the hazards. We have also another control measure through administrative controls, whereby the administration can set up procedures and policies to reduce employee exposure to hazards. Lastly, we have the observation of personal protective equipment (PPE), whereby uh, employees are provided with appropriate PPE to mitigate the risk associated with specific tasks. On this regular review and monitoring of workplace hazards and risks, continuous monitoring. This is ongoing surveillance to ensure existing and new hazards are continually identified. Secondary can be done through periodic reviews. These are regular assessments to update hazard identification and risk management strategies. And thirdly, we have staff training. This is continued education to promote awareness and understanding of workplace hazards. Thank you.